Have you ever walked into a restaurant and felt a slight jolt of doubt, making you hesitate before sitting down? Perhaps the smell was somewhat off, the lighting too dim, or the staff appeared tired and disinterested. Maybe the menus felt sticky, or you noticed the floor hadn't been cleaned for hours. Yet, due to hunger and a desire not to seem picky, you took a seat anyway. Many people are unaware that their instincts often sense danger before their mind catches up. In the restaurant world, where kitchens are hidden, practices go unseen, and shortcuts are enticing, your instincts might be your best warning. Today, we will explore 6 types of restaurants you should reconsider, supported by real cases and alarming behind-the-scenes issues rarely discussed in the food industry. After watching this video, you'll see some restaurants in a whole new light. 1. All-you-can-eat buffets, endless food, endless hidden risks. Buffets like Sunburst Buffet House create a false sense of abundance, with mountains of food and unlimited options. Behind the scenes, however, the reality can be disturbing. Food left out for extended periods becomes a breeding ground for bacteria. While heat lamps maintain a warm appearance, they often fail to keep food within safe temperature ranges. Real-world example. In 2015, a Las Vegas buffet was forced to shut down after inspectors discovered food trays left out for nearly 5 hours, dropping below safe temperatures. Several customers reported nausea and stomach cramps from what appeared to be harmless, fresh dishes. Now, picture this happening at smaller, cheaper buffets with little oversight. What looks warm on the surface may actually be lukewarm inside. Cold items like sushi or salads are often on ice only at the edges, leaving the middle warm enough for bacteria growth. Even worse, many buffets top older food with fresh, allowing bacteria from the previous batch to contaminate new food. Buffets count on you not questioning the duration food has been sitting out. The appearance of abundance can blind customers to significant risks. 2. The too cheap to be true grease grills. When low prices come at a high-cost eateries like Mega Taste Grill and Amp, Fry draw customers seeking massive portions at unbelievably low prices. Unfortunately, extremely low prices typically indicate extremely low-quality ingredients. Real-world example. There have been documented instances of restaurants using discounted meat nearing its expiration date. A well-known Texas case revealed a budget burger joint was re-seasoning and re-cooking old meat, claiming they did it to reduce waste. Reusing fryer oil is another major problem. Some establishments stretch their oil for days or weeks until it becomes dark and sticky. This oil not only tastes bad but can also cause digestive irritation and inflammation. Cheap restaurants often microwave supposedly grilled foods, reuse leftover dishes, and serve reheated items that should have been discarded. When prices plummet, there's always a hidden cost behind the scenes. 3. Nearly empty restaurants. When low traffic means old ingredients, restaurants like Freshway Cafe Express may seem relaxing, but a lack of customers can signal trouble. Establishments require constant patron flow to maintain ingredient freshness. When a restaurant has little traffic, fresh items sit unused, degrading in refrigerators. Real-world example. A small cafe in Florida made headlines when inspectors found raw chicken and vegetables 10 days past their use-by dates, simply because the restaurant lacked customers. The staff admitted they didn't want to throw anything away, so they kept cooking the aging ingredients. When a restaurant is slow, food turnover decreases, an often overlooked risk for diners. If you enter a restaurant during prime hours and it's empty, it's wise to question why. 4. Restaurants that hide their kitchens. The oldest red flag in the book. Restaurants like Urban Palace Family Diner often guard their kitchens closely. Perhaps the doors stay shut, staff block your view, or they react nervously when customers approach the back. Real-world example. In 2019, a family diner was exposed on social media when a customer saw inside the kitchen after a staff member left the door open. The footage revealed dirty cutting boards, old food on counters, cockroaches on the floor, and meat thawing in improper conditions. This restaurant had passed inspections but may not maintain cleanliness daily, which can change quickly. When a restaurant conceals its kitchen, it's typically due to messiness or disorganization. A clean restaurant takes pride in its kitchen, while a dirty one seeks to keep it hidden. 5. Gas station food counters, convenience over cleanliness. Quick Stop Chicken Mart, located in gas stations, caters to speed and impulse buying. However, many of these mini kitchens are run by staff with minimal food safety training. Real-world example. In 2021, a gas station hot food counter in the Midwest closed after 17 customers fell ill. Investigators discovered that an employee was handling cash and food without washing hands, and food sat under heat lamps for over 6 hours at unsafe temperatures. Most gas stations aren't designed like professional kitchens. Limited space leads to raw and cooked items being stored too closely. Staff often juggle multiple tasks, leaving little time for sanitation. Gas station food may smell delicious in a moment of hunger, but the environment behind it frequently falls short of cleanliness standards. 6. Cheap seafood restaurants. The most dangerous category of all, restaurants like Ocean King Seafood Table, offering large portions at suspiciously low prices, should raise alarms. Seafood spoils faster than many other foods, and spoiled seafood can lead to severe foodborne illnesses. Real-world example. In 2017, over 100 individuals became ill after eating tilapia and shrimp at a low-cost seafood buffet. The investigation revealed that the seafood had been thawed and refrozen multiple times, stored improperly, and mixed with newer batches to extend its use. Spoiled seafood doesn't always have a bad odor, especially when fried or heavily seasoned. However, the bacteria that can develop in seafood is incredibly dangerous. The cheaper the seafood, the likelier the restaurant is cutting corners to save money. With seafood, even one bad batch can cause significant harm. Eating out should be enjoyable, relaxing, and safe. However, not every restaurant prioritizes your safety. Some quietly cut corners, stretch ingredients too far, and ignore regulations until someone becomes ill. That's why recognizing these warning signs is crucial. Trust your instincts. Observe your surroundings, the crowd, the smell, the staff behavior, and the overall cleanliness. Your safety deserves that extra moment of vigilance. For more insightful, real-world stories about food in the restaurants you trust, subscribe to my channel, Food Alert. Join me to uncover the hidden truths behind the food you consume. Stay aware. Stay informed. And most importantly, stay safe.